Hello, Lauren. It's so nice to meet you.
Good to meet you too, Ida. Thank you for having me.
Absolutely. So did you come up from Boston?
Oh no, actually I'm on winter break right now, so I came from New Jersey. Yeah.
Fantastic. So you're a senior in Harvard.
Yes, exactly. It's my last year.
Fantastic.
So Ida, tell us a little bit about yourself and where you grew up, where you came from, where you're born and raised.
Lauren, I was born and raised outside of San Francisco in the East Bay in a small city called Orinda. So we were one of the very few Asian families growing up in my community at that time. But I was very, very much raised in Chinese traditional values at home with my family speaking Mandarin. And then, of course, in school, a very American schooling system.
Absolutely. Yeah, so also tell us a little bit about what you do in layman's terms. Can you break it down for us?
I head up the North America Asian Clients Group for the Citi Private Bank, and what we do is focus on unique, customized solutions for our Asian clients globally. For example, investments, so thinking and helping them craft their investment solutions from a global perspective, capital market solutions, helping them hedge, mitigate risks in their portfolio, banking, lending, and of course, trust and estate planning as well.
To a really busy 2013.
And, of course, we have a comprehensive analysis of the client's portfolio to discuss with them in detail.
Excellent.
My Chinese background is absolutely a part of my DNA, and it has been so crucial. So as an example, in investment banking, when I worked for Merrill Lynch in mergers and acquisitions, I worked in New York, and because of my background and language capabilities, I spent 3 years in Hong Kong working on China and Taiwan transactions as well. So again, that reconnection with my roots and living on the ground and doing business in China and really reconnecting with where I came from was really special. I saw my father as a successful business entrepreneur do so well in his business and was so enthusiastic and so excited about building his business. So he had a real impact on me from a very young age. I used to say, I want to do what Daddy does. And my junior summer at Wellesley, I was one of 6 corporate buying interns for Neiman Marcus. And I was so excited. I was finished. So my senior year, I decided to interview just for interview practice and just to get a sense of what else is out there. And found investment banking to be very exciting and appealing as well. So when I got the offers from the investment banking institutions, I thought about it very long and hard. I got the fundamental valuation training, analysis training down pat. And after doing that for almost 7 years and going into something different, working with Vivian Tam, I got a different set of skills. So I was running helping her run the operations, the business, the sales side of a small business globally.
You entered after graduating from Wellesley into the financial services industry, but after spending 7 years there, you moved into fashion and then you moved back into finance. So what exactly was the seed that made you want to switch back into finance?
That's a great question, Lauren. So when I was sitting at a round table with some of the most well-known global fashion designers in the world, and we were discussing business strategies. So fashion designers would ask me, what should I do with my personal portfolio? I mean, I have no idea. I'm sitting in cash. Is there a creative way to invest that cash? I mean, could you help me think through that? And so I took that concept, shaped a business plan, and as I said, joined Citi as the head of the fashion retail group, focused on delivering wealth management strategies to a sector and to an industry group that none of our competitors had been focused on. And I would say some of the key things to success are, firstly, to build a strong network. A very, very strong network, very important, so begin to build that network early on. Secondly, to make sure that you have the right support through mentors and sponsors, and I also touched upon that early, and I'm very lucky that I've had wonderful mentors and wonderful sponsors throughout my career. Third, to make sure that you understand your own strengths, that you understand what your personal branding is, right? That you've done some deep soul searching, you know what you love to do, you know what your strengths are, you know what your weaknesses are, and shape your own career path based on that. Asians, generally speaking, are taught to put their heads down, to work very hard, to be modest. Now, those are exactly the wrong things to do when you're thinking about advancing in corporate America. Okay, in the sense that if you don't tout your accomplishments, if you don't speak out, you're not going to advance. Let the statistics, let the facts speak for themselves. A lot of Asians are taught to be fantastic individual contributors. the importance of teamwork and the importance of leveraging your peers and working well with people in your organization in order to move ahead and to move ahead well. You will not move ahead on your own. And it is no surprise when you look at the Forbes list of CEOs or other boards or at the top, very top level C-suites, there are very few Asians represented in that capacity. I hope that that continues to change and that continues to evolve over time. We're certainly working on it. And you know, at Citi, I'm very fortunate because it is such a diverse organization. We are such a global world. The world is truly flat. And we have to behave that way in the way that we look at our talent and the building and the pipeline of that talent.
I hope so.
Absolutely. You might be one of them, Lauren. We'll check back in with you. Maybe we'll be reversed and I'll be interviewing you in a decade or so.